All right, welcome to 2016. Wanted to give you a little Market Profile Trading Academy overview of the charts from the big picture down to the small picture. We're going to do a couple today. We're going to focus on the NASDAQ and oil just to start the year, talk about some levels and talk about some time frames, and we'll go from there. This is an offering we're going to do for a multitude of products. If you're interested, there'll be some information coming forward. If you want to get this on a weekly basis, it will be a subscription. Nominal fee, but get you involved. Also offering a couple mentorship opportunities for 2016. And if you have any interest, just drop us a note via the email on the Market Profile Trading Academy. So here we go. NASDAQ finished really weakly on Thursday as we came into the end of the year. Closed at 45.92. We open up actually in about an hour and a half. And you can see here I've got the weekly, monthly, and daily charts, which are the longest term charts that I like to look at. And we've been very bullish for a long time, as you can see, really very easily here in the monthly chart and the weekly chart. Had a little breakdown in the weekly, still have not had any breakdowns on the monthly since August of 09 when this thing turned. We've been nothing but up. So we're going on almost 7 years. We're in the 7th year for the NASDAQ continuing to go up since we bottomed in March of 09. And on the NASDAQ, again, this 3-year chart that you're seeing here, this is a 3-year time frame, very bullish still, very top heavy, but very bullish, you can see in the profile. And if you haven't been involved on the long side, very difficult to get long, but I just want to say the trend is up, and even in the daily chart, the trend broke there in the middle part of the year, but then went back and made a new high. So until this trend can take out kind of this old low area, or that 3,900 area in the NASDAQ that we made the low this year, we continue to be really in a bullish trend, and you can see value area on the daily chart is even still around 4,400. So we're only 164 points or so above that. Just wanted to point that out. When you look at the closer in time frames, the 4-hour chart, we've just been banging around really this 4,700 area, 4,700 to around 4,450, I think is this line right here, right? So 4,450, we've been in this 250 point range, really going back, I would say until we broke out of that old high, 4,450, which was back in the mid-October time frame. So the next move, the next 250 points is really going to be a weekly, let's say a Friday closing above or beyond one of these that continues to move one way or the other. Again, from a profile perspective on this 3.5, 4-month chart, you can see it's pretty top heavy, and you just want to take a look at this as you're looking at it. On the 1-hour chart, the 20-day, the 1-month chart, again, we're kind of just below value here, but just chopping all over the place. And again, this market cannot hold the highs and it cannot hold the lows. So until that changes, it's really play the fringes and the edges right now, and that's what you have to do. And then the NASDAQ again on the 10-day, the 30-minute chart, broke down again after breaking out at the end of last week. Monday we broke out, and then Tuesday, Wednesday we gave it all back and made really new lows for the week as we closed out on Thursday. So that's where we are right now in the NASDAQ. I want to look at the real short-term charts just so you have a look at those also. On the 15-minute, which is 1-week chart, again, this thing pretty bullish on the profile, but until we get back above that 46.20 area and close, it's not something I want to buy, but it's also not something on the short-term chart that I want to sell right now. So the levels right now here, we're kind of in this range here, pretty wide on a 15-minute, but until we kind of settle in next week to see which way the trade is going, it's very difficult to be short if you're not already short, and very difficult to be long. I'd rather be a little late than a little early right now, and that's kind of where we are, just based on the calendar turn. And again, the 5-minute, 2-day chart, again, trend is down, and obviously the trend on Friday was down also. So we'll be back here in just a minute. I want to give a review on the oil. Let me switch that over real quick, and we will be back.